Right, I'm here with Ras Wayo, Ghana's representative to this year's edition of Big Brother Africa. Ras, you were in for about 7 days and you were voted out. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, brother, I must admit that I feel very, very sad. We all enter such programs with the aspiration of going further and then aiming at the ultimate prize. But here am I coming out so soon, and when the actual joy is about to be felt in the house. So I might be very, very sad, even though that's the game. It's a weekly eviction, and one man must go. It's not written anywhere that I must go further. Now I'm here, so it's written that I must come early.
What do you think accounted for this? Was it because you didn't impress the viewers or you're not fun enough for them? What do you think accounted
Yeah,
for
that is one thing I've been trying to really figure out. But then I still have this conviction that maybe my game plan did not really catch up with the viewers. You understand? It's going to be about 12 weeks, 91 days. And if you have a lot of game plan, you can't release it in the first week. You definitely have to keep some for the other weeks as we progress. So I thought that I was keeping other plans whilst we wait for the other weeks to come by. And the first week game plan I put across with regard to trying to reach out to Africa, trying to, because it's not about Ghana, it's about Africa. As you rightly said, your country is one vote, and other countries will count as some vote as well. So my first strategy was to get to the minds of the people on the continent, and this African unity and peace and love together as one was my first week strategy, just to get everybody on the continent to know that yes, Ras Wayo is here and we are all doing this together. Then as the weeks go by, I bring on other strategies.
Do you think you were sort of a victim of the revolution because sort of there was so much happening at the same time and too many people in the house, and so they had to kick two people out at a point? Do you think this also sort of formed part of it? Because I think when they were voting, when the housemates were voting, nobody nominated you, but then Big Brother decided to put everybody up on an eviction. Am I right?
Yeah.
So do you think maybe this concept of the revolution didn't work for you because there was so much in the mix?
Yeah, I think the concept of the revolution by Big Brother house or the organizers could also be a factor because they were waiting to bring in the 12 girls. Now we are 24 housemates. The 12 girls are on the other side, and then the 12 boys who went earlier were in the actual house. I think in the quest to really speed up and bring them together, because it's 12 weeks. Now, if you are evicting one person every week, which means 24 people, you cannot evict. By the 12th week, there will still be people in the house. So I think it's a strategy that you have to be evicting as at when you want to get the weeks go by. So I think the revolution also, when I came out, I started understanding all these things. The idea of the revolution itself is a problem, and we have become a victim because now they have to speed up by evicting people. So I will get the 12-week duration. 12 girls, 12 boys. If you're evicting one person, by 12 weeks you still have 12 housemates. So now, it's
as a Ghanaian, how do you feel coming out and then right now there's no Ghanaian left in the house, while some other countries have about 4 representatives in the house? How do you feel about that? Because Nigeria's got about 4 people now, 3 girls and a guy.
Yeah, and that is the problem here. It's still a revolution. When we got to know that there are other countries having, for example, Kenya having Teddy and Jeremy, Uganda having Huntington and Phil, and then as you said, Nigeria having 2 girls and then 1 boy. I was a bit worried, Ghana, why 1? But it was not only Ghana that had only 1, other countries also had 1. And I think it's a sort of worry because if there were 2 Ghanaians, if there was even a girl representing Ghana, I think the nation would have taken consolation in the idea that, all right, Ras Wayo is out, our sister is there trying to push the flag of our nation or trying to put Ghana on the. So yes, as a natural human being, I'll be worried that if I had another housemate from Ghana, it would be cool.
So what's next for you?
Yes, as I said earlier in the conference, I think this is a platform that you must appreciate. These things come once in a lifetime, and it's a big platform. Imagine you going to Mnet headquarters, and if you get to Mnet headquarters, wow, it's a big bomb. I was on Channel O with KB, African Magic, series of interviews. I think I've spoken to almost about 20 media networks, Zimbabwe, Namibia, Uganda. So right now, as I sit here in Accra, Ghana, doing this interview, Uganda knows that there's a certain Ras Wayo right down here, Botswana, and I think it's a big platform. I should be able to ride on the back of this platform and then make something meaningful out of it. So I think the sky will really be the place that I'll be aiming at, just to turn things around.
Now that you're back watching the Big Brother now, do you really sort of relish that you're back in there and then maybe enjoying the ladies and chilling with them? Do you?
Yeah, I must admit that I will watch the program once in a while. I entreat all my countrymen to watch it, but I personally, no, for now, if the more I watch it, the more I become very sad. The more I see that I should have been there because I know I have something more in store. I have put up for the viewers to see. So yes, once in a while I'll be watching, but when it gets to the latter part, I think I will really want to see who are really going to be the tough ones to stand out. But for now, I want to slow down.
Which could stand out for you? Who do you think could possibly win in the end?
Yes, coming out and looking at how the game is played, I'm rooting for people who are going to add skills and creativity to, the natural talent of being a funny person or being entertaining. And I'm looking out for a person like Kayone, Kevin. These guys are rappers. They rap. Anytime Big Brother drops some hip hop beats, they go like boom, 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 and it's fun. It's good to watch. Kayone, for example, has this, some cultural. He and Lionel are always putting up some choreography, trying to. And Lionel is also good. And you see, Jeremy is also a bodybuilder, and I think viewers, especially the female viewers, love guys with muscle, blah blah. So these guys, if they step up their game, if they add creativity to the fun, and I'm not trying to talk about Huntington because 7 days I didn't see Huntington and Phil and my man Ita doing something exceptional. I'm somebody who believe talent. I love to see you do something else. You understand? So seeing Kayone doing some, fashion designing thing, see him rap, seeing Kevin rapping, seeing Jeremy pushing up some more 170 at the time. I see that as extra mile. So if they really step up their game, any of these guys could pull a surprise.
Right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I think you're welcome.